charge of HiDALGO2, but in this case, I'm not talking on behalf of EuroHPCJU or the European Union in general. So this is my personal and humble opinion and contribution to your event. And I do hope that it will be helpful for some of you. So about the EuroHPC joint undertaking, basically it is a small European Union institution based in Luxembourg, and it has been established in 2018, and it is autonomous since 2020. And inside EuroHPCJU, there are 36 participant states and 3 private members. So you can see in this map the countries that are part of EuroHPCJU, and also in the bottom there are 3 legal entities that are private members, and they are BDV, Quick, and ATP for HPC, basically. And we are using the three European Union programs for research innovation in order to support the various actions in place in this small institution. Basically, we use a Digital Europe program, Horizon Europe, and Connecting Europe facility in our program in order to provide basically high performance computing, AI factories, and quantum resources across Europe, and of course also the user support. So it is not just an infrastructure, but it is also a support for the users. So the next slides, these are the 7 pillars of EuroHPCJU. Basically, we are dealing with the technology, infrastructures, skill and usage, federation and hyperconnectivity, international cooperation, AI factories, and applications. These are the main activities in EuroHPCJU. This is the HPC ecosystem built in Europe and built by EuroHPCJU in collaboration with the member states of the Union and the participant countries. Basically, we have several HPC federated infrastructure in several European Union countries. So as you can see, for instance, one of our main installation is Jupiter in Germany. That is the first exascale system in Europe. And also the accelerator module in this supercomputer is also in the first ranking, the first in the Green 500 list. So basically Europe is present in the 500 list, as it was not before, I will say. And also, as I mentioned before, we are building the so-called AI factories. As you can see here, all the AI factories in Europe, and in brackets you can see also the member states involved in these ecosystems. So basically, a lot of European countries are involved in building this very powerful AI infrastructure in Europe. And also, we are dealing with quantum technologies, in particular quantum computing technologies, and we are using, in this case, European technologies. I stress that because we don't use non-European technologies in this case, and we are using different kind of technologies. As you probably know, these the quantum computing technologies are not a consolidated technology, I will say. I mean, it is not decided who is the best technology on the market. That's the reason why the Union is supporting at the moment several different technologies, competing, I would say, in some cases, technologies. And as you can see in this slide, I listed all the various quantum computing in Europe, and also the technology, the quantum technologies that is used in order to perform computing calculations in that kind of quantum computer. So this is another slide that summarizes the whole ecosystem of quantum computing. Recently, we have inaugurated two of these quantum technologies, quantum computing technologies, because at the moment this infrastructure is ongoing, so it is not fully operative, I would say, but the procurement is done in most of them, so we needed to install basically all these technologies in the various hosting entities. And so basically, as you can see, the Polish quantum computer has been inaugurated in June. And the 23rd of September, so very recently, I would say, we inaugurated also the Czech Republic quantum computer. So we are dealing also with research, basic research, especially technology-oriented research. In Europe, we have more than 12 centers of excellence in order to improve the performance of algorithms in strategic domains, as for instance, HiDALGO2 is part of it. We have also the national competence centers that are access point for HPC in each country. And we provide also training courses in order to use all these technologies. So we have several projects ongoing that is covering the training and the educational part of, I would say, of this ecosystem. And also we are developing also basic technologies for Europe, because, for instance, especially in HPC, Europe at the moment needs to buy some technology from outside the European Union. So it is not the same as in the quantum computing aspect, for instance. It is we needed to buy some technology in the HPC outside Europe. So these basic research and technology in HPC is trying at least to be able to deliver some technologies European based. I mean, made in Europe. This is the general idea. So I also added a slide related to the Center of Excellence for HPC applications, because of course HiDALGO2 is part of it. So I thought that it was a good idea to mention all our Center of Excellence that together with HiDALGO2 is creating a huge ecosystem for the HPC applications in Europe. So more or less this is my contributions. Of course, I leave in the slides all the various links to our social networks and to our website that if you are interested, of course, you can get more information about the HPC and quantum computing and AI ecosystem in Europe.